All right. Well, we're testing. Angle this up a little bit. So we should be in wide view right now. Yeah. Okay. So let's check out the app. Phone dead. All right. Well. Okay. Let's go do this quick. Just wear this hat. We'll just wear the camera out in the garage right now. Phone dead. All right. Well. We should be in wide view right now. Yeah. Okay, so let's check out the app. Phone dead. All right. Well. Okay. Let's go do this quick. Just wear this hat. We'll just wear the camera out in the garage right now. It's snowing. It's snowing. All right. Grab bag of pellets. Knife. Where it's at. Look at that. Garbage. What? Dang knife go! Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. My mind. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind.
Okay, I think the video and the audio was seriously screwed up on that. I don't know, Paulie. Yeah, the sound is getting better, but the video and the audio is really getting screwed up. They're all out of sync and everything. Because when I'm running this XSplit and trying to play a video that's on my computer. It's got to run XSplit and play the video. So that's like, whoa, not working out very good. But, yeah. Well, how many of you guys saw the latest video upload on the new bandsaw? How many people saw that? Oh yeah, Paul did. All right. Yeah, I think you guys commented on it. Oh man. Seen it? Yeah, yeah. Did you guys see the video that I put up when I was oh, it was kind of right after well, it was kind of after and during that video that I put up on YouTube here. I also did that live stream on the Facebook page. Did you guys see that? Yeah, I know, that's our UPS Santa. Fuck you, buddy. I know. I know. That the camera didn't pick up the dents in the motor as well as I wish it would have, but yeah, that motor's the motor mounts. It's got about 3 or 4 good sized dents in it, and you guys saw the shape the styrofoam was in. That wasn't yeah. When I got the box in, I kind of looked at it and I was like, wow, you know, this thing, you know, I'm sure when they pack those things up, it's all real nice and tight in there, you know. But when I picked the thing up, thanks, Paul. When I picked the thing up to move it over into the garage, I mean, the whole box just kind of started to collapse on me, and I was like, whoa. You know, and once I got into the garage, you know, I went and grabbed my camera, and I was like, yeah, I have a feeling that there's some damaged stuff inside this thing. What does Harbor Freight say? Well, okay. I called them up, and I told them what the situation was. I told them that I'm not mad at Harbor Freight for it, because it's not really Harbor Freight's fault. The 2 people that are primarily at fault is the company that Harbor Freight ordered them from, and because they didn't put enough decent packaging inside those things. And the other people that are at fault is the delivery company, you know. So it's not Harbor Freight's fault, but and I told them that. I says, you know, I kind of expected a little bit of damage, not this kind, you know, considering that, you know, the weight of these machines, you know, and they got to travel halfway across the planet, around the planet, I should say, and then, you know, they're on freighter ships and all sorts of stuff, you know, and then they get delivered to the houses and all that kind of stuff. And I says, yeah, I kind of expect a little bit of damage, but I says, this, you know, the Kitty, what are you doing over there? Oh, Alice, weirdo. Okay, yeah, and I says, but when I started opening it up, and I noticed that the motor mount and the pulleys is the key thing, you know. I mean, it wouldn't be all that hard to make another vertical cutting board plate, you know. It wouldn't be all that hard to make something like that, but to make that mounting plate, that really wouldn't be all that hard. The only hard part would be to try to align everything up. That's the only issue that I would have, and that probably wouldn't be all that hard to do with the motor mount. But then there comes the pulleys, and I've thought about how would I be able to fix these pulleys, and you know, if I could find the chunks that broke off of the pulleys, you know, I could just, you know, epoxy that stuff together, you know, and then sand it smooth. But, you know, I couldn't even find those little chunks anywhere. So I told her, I says, yeah, I says, I don't know, I need these parts. And she says, well, let me look in the our system here in the warehouse category and see what we got. And she did, and she's like, yeah, we'll send you the parts. And yeah, we do apologize for that and everything. So I'm like, okay, cool. But you know, that was the next day, and you know, I haven't seen anything in the mail yet. So yeah. I told her, turn this thing back on. I told her that about the motor mount and stuff, and then the plates, and I told her about the base, how some of those edges were bent, but that ain't no big deal. I one of those base pieces I just literally bent back into shape with my thumbs, so that ain't no big deal, you know. I was at Harbor Freight yesterday. Wife got me the 10-inch bench drill press, and the top box had a crushed corner. Lady working there asked me what I was doing. I told her I didn't want a crushed product and getting one that wasn't, and I did. Oh, right, okay, I see. Make sure to share this over on Facebook. We have a very low viewer turnout. Oh yeah, okay. Let me go in here and get the link. Let me think here. Yeah, we only got 5 people coming in here. Let's go here to Video Manager. Oh no, I gotta go over to my channel and get it. So is anybody else getting more presents from Harbor Freight this year? Yeah, but see, I'm in the back door. I actually have to go to the video. Hey, Crazy Tech. That's how I'm broke as hell. Yeah. What? That's weird. My live stream is showing up before, because I'm looking at my channel right now, and it's showing me that my live stream is happening before my last video I uploaded. Weirdness. What's going on here? Go. Let's go check her. Yes. What? Oops. Better quiet on that one down. Everybody thumbs it up. Thumbs it up. Thumbs up the video. Get more people in here. Control C. Facebook. Yes. Got to go to Facebook. Getting ready to go live. Come in. Control V. Enter. Alright. So I shared it over there on one Facebook page. I'm going to go over to personal page. Yeah. Come on. Control V. Enter. There we go. Shared over there on Facebook. Facebook. I'm back. Super Inventor 1. Let's see. Me, probably. I know my old lady went there today to get my father in-law a gift card. So probably. They probably picked me up something too. Yeah. 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 Harbor Freight must be doing something. You know, they must have a real high overhead. They must be able to buy like their tools at ridiculously cheap prices if they can afford to take in all these returns and these, you know, product returns and, you know what I'm saying, replacements and all that kind of stuff, you know. But so far from what I've been playing with out there, I'm gonna be installing some LED lights on the thing, and chances are I probably won't use that bandsaw for a lot of uh, horizontal cutting. I'll probably use it more for vertical cutting. So yeah, that's probably what I'll use it more for, because um, a bandsaw is more useful for when used in a vertical. You know, unless I'm cutting a lot of steel. But I don't. You know, if I'm going to be cutting long pieces, you know, something that's going to be over 3 feet long, then I'll probably cut it on my chop saw. But if I'm going to be cutting shorter pieces, I'll probably just use the bandsaw, you know. Oh, the bandsaw, the blade that came in that thing is a 14 tooth. And I'm thinking, I'm would a bandsaw cut better? Because I've never had a bandsaw. Would a bandsaw cut better if I put it on the highest speed with a blade that has a lot of teeth? Like maybe a... Because I kind of want to get one of those blades that has 2 different types of teeth on it. You know, you've got the like 24 and 28. You know, every 1 inch is 24 teeth, and then the next inch is 28, and then the next inch is 24, and then the next inch is 20. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like to get one of those kind of blades, but I had a bandsaw once, stopped working when I threw it down the stairs. You're not supposed to do that with them. uh, dual pitch, yeah. I kind of like to get one of those type of those blades, a dual pitch blade. But do they work better with a slower speed, or do they work better? I mean, will they last longer with a slower speed, or will they last longer with a higher speed? That's kind of something I'm kind of wondering about. And on top of that, the blade is a ½ inch wide. So I'm wondering if I can get thinner blades, so I can, like, if I'm cutting a rounded piece, I can rotate that piece while the blade is cutting. You know, so I don't have to take out so many chunks out of a rounded piece. Like if I was making a letter or something like that, you know. Because I kind of would like to do that kind of stuff. I really don't want to get some blade that's not going to last very long. What are good blades anyways? You should know, Adsar. You're a machinist. also got a plasma cutter. They work really nice until your dad runs it over with a dump truck. Oh, no way. Yeah, that'd be a little... I watched on Adsar's video the other day. Cool. Remember, thumbs up the video. Thumbs up. Oh, I guess I should thumbs it up too since I'm watching it. Yeah. Number 7. 8. Oh, there we go. What's the difference between sweet potatoes and yams? Has anyone watched my Turbo V10 video? Hey, Voltron, what's going on? Yeah, quick update. I don't know if you were in here before, Voltron, but Harbor Freight's going to be sending me a few more parts. Oh, I forgot to say this. I was like, well, when you guys send me those parts, because I was talking to her on the phone, I says, what if those parts show up broke? She goes, she kind of whispers in the phone. She whispers in the phone. She goes, oh, don't say that. I thought that was funny. I started laughing. I was like, okay, I won't jinx it. She actually asked me, would you like to send it back? And I told her, I says, well, I can. I says, I've already started doing modifications on the thing. I've started installing some LED lights. I haven't gotten to the point of installing the LEDs, but I've started adjusting the thing. You know what I'm saying? I've started adjusting those throats, and that takes a little bit of time. I've already installed some, you know, those, they're like felt pads that you can put underneath stuff so it doesn't scratch. Like, let's say if you had a concrete sculpture thing, and you can put those little felt pads underneath it and put it on your desk or something like that so it doesn't scratch the hell out of your desk. You know what I'm talking about? Those little felt things. Well, I got those already installed around that plate that opens up around the bandsaw. I have those already installed, so that way when I go to turn the bandsaw on, it's not going to be vibrating and stuff, you know. So yeah, my mom has learned not to buy anything glass online. Yeah. Always came broken. Oh yeah. I remember one time I ordered this glass rose off of this website for a girl that I was dating at the time, and I was all happy about it because it was real nice. It was a blown glass rose, and the rose faded from clear glass up into the red petals, and on the tip of the red petals were gold. It was like 12 karat gold. You know, it was decorative gold. It wasn't like 14 or 18 or 24. You know, it wasn't the higher grade gold. It was like lower grade for like furniture and stuff like that. You know, but it was like 8. You know, for decorations. But it was like 12 karat gold. You know, on the tips of the rose. It was a really pretty rose. And when it showed up, I was kind of pissed because they sent this dang rose in this box that was about this big and it was this long, and that's how they sent it. I kind of looked at it when they dropped it off. I was like, oh. I cut it open real carefully, opened it up, and the rose broke in half right underneath the petals. I was kind of pissed. I was like, God damn it. Yeah. Yeah. You know, those pulleys that are on the bandsaw, I looked around in the box and stuff to see if I could find the chips, because, you know, you can just, you know, I could probably just epoxy those on, you know, goop the hell out of it with some epoxy and then kind of sand it down and see if I could get that to work. But I couldn't find those chips. That kind of sucks. Another thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take out that gearbox. The gearbox it's got a worm gear in there that rotates, that's connected to the pulley, and then from the worm gear is in conjunction with the with this brass gear that actually rotates the wheel for the blade. And yeah, I did open that up and I felt that worm gear, and right on all the edges have this lip on them, and that's bad, because if I leave that on there, those lips are just gonna wear the hell out of that brass gear, that bronze gear. Yeah. I'm hungry for chips now, like salsa chips, Doritos. How's that sound, Superman? Doritos. Mmm. Oh, wait, you know what even sounds even good too? And I've actually got some down here. I'm gonna eat them in front of y'all. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Pork rinds. Yeah. There we go. Pork rinds. I like the hot ones too, but the normal ones are good also. LittleMachineShop.com product. Ooh, let's go check it out, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And well, what's that stuff? Oh. Splitting saw armor. Oh, I see what that's to convert that Portamist spray mist unit, 12 inch, right? That's for, is that what you're talking about? Because that's what it brought me to. Turning the thing into a... I mean, isn't bland as dry roasted peanuts? Oh. Oh, I didn't see any bandsaw blades there. I saw some other... Oh, there we go. Bandsaw blade, 64.5 inch. Is that what I've got? Pro die. Ooh. Are those good? Intense pro die. Bandsaw blades have bi-metal unique saw technology. Triple tempered M42 cobalt HSS teeth combined with alloy steel backing strip for heat, abrasion and shock resistant, longevity and chip cleaning, ideal for tool, die and mold steels, stainless and nickel based and non-ferrous alloys. Ooh, that looks like a really good type of blade. I'm gonna bookmark on the page. Yes. That's cool. Can we put a turbo on a bandsaw? That would be kind of funny. Dave, bullshit. Need turbos on everything. Kitty. Psst. G-Man, you have less Schwab tire stores there where you live. Yeah, we have a Les Schwab. Yep. If you put a cooling system on it, those blades will last a long time. Yeah, I kind of like to do that. Love turbos, man. That would, oh my god, that would be total clickbait right there. Set up some turbo system and put on my bandsaw, turbo powered bandsaw, and then go through the whole rigmarole, and then like, hey, wait, how do I hook up a turbo to this electric motor? I'd get so many thumbs down on that video. Oh, yeah. I could just see that happening. What? I sat here and watched this video for 18 minutes and you didn't even do it. Hey, Mutter. I'm at a high school basketball game. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm 31. That's all right. Turbo mini bike. Okay. How's the build going? Anything new? No, Dave, no. I've been cleaning up the shop and getting stuff out of there. My trailer is almost full of all the crap I'm throwing away. Oh, I was going to get rid of this. I've got this heating element box thing that you can put. I mean, it's for people that like to fish, who like to make their own reels. It's this heating box that you can put a reel inside of the handle of a reel, and it melts the glue on the handle so you can pull the handle off. Got one of those sitting there. I've had it for years, and I was going to turn it into something, but I haven't ever done it yet, so I don't even know if I'm even gonna. So I was thinking, well, maybe just getting rid of it or something. Never too old to watch high school sports. Yeah. And then with the bandsaw showing up and stuff like that, yeah. Yeah, I haven't built anything. Super, yeah, I know. So I'm like being real careful about what I throw away, and then there's stuff that I've had for, for a while, for years, and I'm just like, God, I'm never gonna. I had hopes of doing this or doing that with this stuff, and I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna throw it. You reach a point where that stuff that you saved that you were planning on doing something with, you just realize that you're never gonna do it. You just get rid of it, Ship that fishing rod repair to me. I think you've seen it. I think you've seen it, Dave, haven't you? It's got a heating element in it. Actually, then for it? Oh, yeah. Did you? Oh. I remember one guy asked me about wanting it years back, and he said, yeah, sure, I'll send you the money so you can send it off to me. And I'm like, okay, and I got ready to box it all up, and then he sent me a message saying that he was going on a trip to Hawaii, and he won't be back anytime soon, so yeah. I still have 2 AWS lawnmower axles I plan to use one day. I bought them 5 years ago. Yeah. Crazy Dave's got his hands on some really good axles. He got them like last year, I think, didn't you, Dave? Those really good, like Peerless 80s, I think, or something like that. No, 480 or what the heck, whatever the heck it is, but they're real nice axles, man. Trans axles, yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, like totally lucked out on getting those. Didn't you get like both of them for like 200 bucks or something? 400? They're like mint shape. $840s? Is that what they are, Dave? I can't remember what they are. 8 something. Going to get some coffee? Yep. Find out, hang on. Yeah, they're really, really good looking axles. Yeah, that little machine shop website that's our sent. That's a neat little website there. Mini milling machine. Machine shop trade secrets. Ooh. Machines. No. Over there. There we go. Coolant systems and revolving tailstock chuck adapter. Why would that be in coolant systems? Chip shield. No. I've been working on starting my own garage, kinda all in one mechanic to machine shop, but finding a shop is hard. Yeah. Yeah, especially finding a shop that's going to be big enough and cheap enough for you to operate in. Yeah. We've got these places here in town. There are these garages that you can rent and run your business out of. And they've got like, I think there's 3 buildings. There's like 3 buildings and they're all in a row. And you can pull in and then open up your garage door or go in through your office door, because they all have like an office door and a garage door. And you can walk in and you've got your garage all right there. Some people, some mechanics start up their own little mechanic shop right there. It's kind of neat. Hey, Caden. Yeah, yeah. I think what they were is they were garages that were set up. Somebody was going to do something with them. They own the property, and what they did is they just converted, and it's all cinder block, good roof on them, and I think they were initially going to set it up as storage for truck drivers because that's how big these doors are that are on this thing. You can park a semi inside of these things, but maybe he charged too much or what the deal was. I don't know what the deal was, but he couldn't get any truckers who would store their trucks in there. So he just converted it over to being a business property where people can come and rent out those places. I tried it, but didn't get too much into it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Super Inventor, you might even try doing something else other than mechanics. You could try doing custom bumper fabrication. We got a business in town here. Well, actually, two businesses now, and all they do is make custom bumpers. That's all they do. Front and rear custom bumpers. And some of these bumpers are really cool. The last bumper that I saw that they had made, I don't know how the heck they did this, but they put rhino lining all over the bumper, all over. The whole bumper's coated in rhino lining, even in the back of the damn thing. I mean, that's kind of cool and all, but if you ever wanted to weld anything else onto there, you got to grind all that stuff off, and it's not just paint. If it was paint, that's one thing, but the rhino lining, that's something different. So, and Caden, what got you into YouTube? I just posted some videos and people liked them, and I just kind of kept rolling with it. Well, I like the idea of uploading videos, doing builds, and making money off of it. You could actually get paid to do stuff that you really, really like doing. But now, yeah, view counts drop so much that this channel can't be sustained. I can't sustain it off of ad revenue. I have to do the Patreon and the Super Chats, all that stuff. Peerless 860. Aha! That's it, Dave. Yep. Peerless 860. Two of them. Stainless steel. Chromium alloy. Bulletproof. And really fast. Hey, Barrett? Or Barat? Merry Christmas! Thank you, Atsar. That's super awesome!
It's that time again!
Sweet! Atsar! First super chatter of the night. Super awesome. Rub Ashley's belly for me. I will. I think the last time I saw her, she wished she was going outside, so. Has a side shaft drive and a locking rear end. Yup. Side shaft drive. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's not top end. That's cool. Why is there yellow mustard in my bedroom? Ew. fan. Yeah, that never gets old. We'll do the baby one next. The next super chatter will get the baby one. Yup. Yeah, it was really interesting when they said that. Ashley? Kitty? Is that you? Oh, hi. Come here. Come on. Come here. No, you come back here. She's like, you stay away from my belly. I missed it. Oh, I was looking at the 860s. Yeah. Hey, Thunder. Hey, fixed the bandsaw yet? Not yet, Thunder. I contacted Harbor Freight and told them what was going on. And they had asked me, you know, if you send it back, we'll replace it. But by the time I had called them, I had already readjusted the throat things. I put on the little, some little sticky felt pads on the big black panel that opens up to the saw, and I already put those on to take down vibration once I get it fixed. So I told her, I says, well, I can't really do that. I says, because I've already started doing modifications to the thing. So she says, okay, well, we do have these parts in stock, so we'll send them out to you. And then she read off my address. I was like, yeah, okay, that's good. I said, but what if those show up broke? Broke too. And she goes, don't say that. So, but it was I think, was it Tuesday when I called or something like that? Wednesday maybe? It was the day after I uploaded the video. And nothing's showing up in the mail yet. So I don't know if it's going to show up next week or when it's going to show up. Because since it's a direct phone call and they're just shipping them, you know, there's no transaction there. So I can't track it via UPS. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I really want to get that thing going. I've already, you know, I've done some stuff. I want to put on, I'm going to be putting on some little LEDs. I'll probably be using it as in the upright position most of the time. You know, just because I probably won't put any steel on there and cut it vertical or cut it horizontal. You know, I'll probably use it in the vertical sense most of the time. Yeah. And tissue. Paulie! Here is a little test fire. Oh, here we go, Paulie! Paulie! Here's Merry Christmas from Paulie. Thank you, Paulie. Here we go, Paulie. Here's the baby one. I don't know if this is the one you've seen yet, but here's the baby one.
Whoa, that's awesome! That's super cool! I like that! Super chat posters are so awesome! Almost as awesome as having a nice big movie. Oh, I like movies. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Boobies! Yeah. Thank you, Paulie. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll funny stuff, cheers. Yeah. Yep. Heck, hopefully by the end of this week we'll have enough super chats going on so I can get one of those blades. Get one of those blades. Those look pretty neat. Yeah. I'm still thinking about trying to come up with a third. I'm trying to come up with another one though too, because you know we've been doing this those are the same super chats that I super chat freakouts. That's what I call them. I call them freakouts, you know, because that's what I call those clips. They're freakout clips. And I've been trying to think of one, because these are hard to make, you know, with all of the flashy stuff and, you know, text moving and all that kind of stuff. They're relatively hard to make. So I want to make one that can still be used for months and months and months and months. I mean, these, I think we've been using them for almost, what, 6 months? 8? No. Man, I don't know. When did I make those? Oh, you guys are on Zello? Oh, okay. I think I've got mine fired up. Yeah, I've got Tyler. My list here, I've got Tyler C, Wrangler Dave, Paul, I got you on here. Jonathan, but he's busy. Fan, I got you on here. David. I got Crystal, Mrs. up there, and then Atsar. Yeah. Zello is the app where we can like talk back and forth to each other. It's really kind of neat. Super Inventor. Yeah, it kind of depends upon what phone you have. Yeah, but I know down in the description, there's a PayPal link too, and I've got my email open so that way I'll see them come in. Hopefully, I'll see them right away. I think Dave, no, Donald. When Donald does super chat, I think the last super chat he sent via PayPal, I didn't see it for like 15 minutes or something like that. iPhone? I'm trying to find the machine the rear end goes on. Oh, your Peerless 860s. Well, doesn't Peerless put those kind of rear ends kind of on just the larger machines? They're not machine specific, are they? Caden, is it cold there? Oh yeah, can't you see the snow falling behind me? It's cold outside here. No, it's gotten I don't know what the temperature is now, but it's pretty chilly outside, and we did get about 2 inches of snow here about 3 hours ago. And we do have a winter weather advisory coming at us too. Super Inventor, will Dave ever be here? Yeah, Dave also works nights too at Walmart, so right now Dave's probably sleeping. He's probably sleeping. He'll probably get up, you know, probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then he'll be in here till about what, 10:30 or something like that, Adsar, because I think he goes to work at 11 his time. So yeah. Will Dave? Oh yeah. Yes, it is a rear drive like a cedar you stand up on. Oh, it's only 65 here in Texas. Only? Man, if it was 65 here, it'd be awesome. Of course, we're up here in the mountains. Hey, boys, I got a wife that I have to be with a bit. Happy I could be here and super chat. We'll be back if you are still going in a bit. All right, Paulie, go out and have fun. Make that woman happy. Yeah, Dave. No, Dave. There's the other Dave. Dave Johnson. He comes in here every once in a while. And he works at Walmart nights. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, Paulie. Thanks for the super chat, man. Okay. That totally made me think of something. The other night, I watched, finally, for the first time, 50 Shades of Grey. You guys seen that movie? I finally saw that. Just the other night. And that's a little weird. Oh, I'm talking about Crazy Dave Builds. Oh. Yeah. You keep saying Dave. Dave's not here. Yeah. Crazy Dave. Where's Dave gone? Duh. Wait, unless this is Dave's woman, Tina. I think that's her name, Tina. Yeah, I was wondering that you said those 860s. Are those the same type? Oh, she's watching a movie. Okay, Dave, are those the same type of Those are the same type of rear axles that you can use on those zero-turn radius machines, right? Peerless 860. Let me Google that. I'm gonna Google it. Peerless 860. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Thank God for autocorrect. Images. What? Can't be right. Whoa, do I got a lot of dumb stuff that just showed up. That is definitely not what I was looking for. Hold on a second. It's P-E-A-R-L-E-S-S, right? Peerless? Or is it P-E-E-R? Peerless two-row manufacturing in Connecticut. 860 Peerless T60 Universal Tilting Flat Panel Mount. Jeez. For to say that 3 times really fast. The Peerless Tire Chain 860 Peerless. Wait, are you sure that's a 820? Peerless 820. See, well, Thunder Dave's got 2 axles, and he says that they're 860. But I could have swore I spelled that right. It's P-E, 2 E's, right? Facebook. Ding! Let's go look at the picture. Oh, yeah. There. And GT. Save. Show in folder. All right, where is that? Rock. Kapoink. Okay, go in there. There it is. Let me make it big so you guys can see it. you go. Maker Studio. Oh yeah, Crazy Dave, that's right. Angry Grandpa, yeah, he did die. Yeah, I got sent a I think you sent me that message on Facebook. I didn't even know that. I went and looked at that. That's sad, man. That's really sad. What size shafts are those, Dave? He's asking. It looks like, I think they're 1 inch. 1 inch out. The shafts on the outside, the axle shafts are 1 inch, and I think it looks like the input shaft right there is what is that, 3/4 or 1/2 inch? Yes, I saw that. It's super. I've got 6 Peerless 700s, 5 MST 206s, 3 930s, 2 820s, 4 633s, and a bunch of splicers and MTDs. Man, Super Inventor. Tell you what, some people be like, dude, can you send me one? I wouldn't mind one of those 820s or 930s. I'd kind of like to make something that has 0 turn radius, you know, one of those type of things. No? How many gears is that? Oh, I can't really. Let me see. Let me see if I can turn this sideways. Layout. Okay. That's a little bit better. Make it a little bit bigger. You guys can see it. Yeah, I see. Did you hear back from Harbor Freight? Yes, Maker Studio, I sure did. Harbor Freight said that they're going to be sending me out the parts to replace that stuff. Since it was just a call, I can't track, and I have no idea when they're going to show up, which does kind of suck. Gave 3/4 input. Okay. How many gears is that? T-Man, I did a count of the riding lawnmowers. I'm at 53 right now. Jeez! Is it 6-speed? 53 riding lawnmowers. Okay, I gotta go. When will the next stream be? I think I might even do another stream tomorrow. Yeah. I'll probably close this down here in a little bit, probably about 8 o'clock in about 20 minutes, my time. And then fire it up again tomorrow and do another probably 1 or 2 hour thing. But that's kind of the plan. But sometimes the plan changes, and you know, we end up staying online. God, I think a few live streams ago we were online. We were doing a live stream for 10 hours, I think, something like that. It was a 10-hour live stream, and then the next live stream after that ended up being 10 hours too. Yeah, this live stream stuff takes a lot out of you. It really does. Super Inventor, I want to rebuild my 4-wheel drive lawnmower and put a torque converter and somehow still use the transaxle. I don't know if you would really need to use a torque converter on a transaxle. Well, I guess if you wanted to... Yeah, I guess you probably could, not necessarily to deliver torque, but to deliver a higher RPM. To change the RPM input into the input shaft. I'm always kind of leery about dumping a bunch of horsepower into the input of these transaxles. Some people say that the input of a transaxle can handle high RPMs because the transmission will transfer the RPMs into more torque. Then there's people who say that I guess it kind of depends upon the transaxle, I guess. Yeah. But then there's some people that, like I was saying, want high RPM input into it, and then there's some people who want high torque input, you know, high power input into the input. But I guess it does depend upon the type of transaxle that you can use. Oh yeah, yeah. What is the best transaxle for high RPMs? So like if you let's say if you had a let's say if you had a transaxle like what we got on the screen here, and then we put in an electric motor input with, like, you know, 12,000 RPMs. What would that do to the transaxle? That would be an interesting build. Has anybody ever done that? Has anybody ever done that? Powered a transaxle with an electric motor. 820 is the strongest. Okay, 820 is the strongest. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people like the 820, so that's probably why. Super Inventor 633A. What's the best transaxle for high RPM? The 633A. Are there different ones like 633 and then there's 633B, C, and D, or whatever? But I think that would be probably a pretty interesting build if somebody were to... If I had one of those transaxles that Dave has, yeah, I'd probably try to do that. Make an electric using a Peerless high-low gearing and practically indestructible. Super, oh really? I want to make a buggy using a transaxle and powered with an 80 horsepower V-twin. Ooh, I'm making a badass rider out of it. Mm. Mm. 633A. I've never seen that. Peerless 6. I'm going to type that in. 633A. TRAN. Transaxle. Okay. The Peerless 633. Search only for Peerless 633. Hey. See images. Let me see the images, man. Huh. That looks kind of like what I've got out in the shop. One of those little things. Strange. Ride-on lawn spreader is what the rear end goes to. Oh. Can I get one? I'll trade you one of mine. Oh, I thought you had two, Dave. Okay. You only got one of them? I'm not really too sure which one of these are. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking about putting an electric motor on input. What mower or thing are the 820s used in? Right on, lawn spreaders. I think Thunder Divine used an 820 on his machine. If you jump over onto his channel, he's got a racing mower that I mean, he's already done the build, but some of his most recent videos he's re-uploaded, and I think he's got an 820 on that thing. Hey, Bad Wrench. Lawnmower trainers. What? But was it side shaft? For mine? Is that what you're talking about, Dave? I think the one I've got out in the garage is a side shaft. It's one of these little ones. It's got a small little input shaft. And I'm kind of looking at these pictures here. Think I'm gonna put a turbo on a lawnmower axle? I doubt it. The one you said he built was like mine. Oh, Thunder there. If you want more indestructible, they use a right angle gearbox to go-kart shaft. Ooh. If you want more indestructible, oh, then use a right angle gearbox to go-kart shaft. Vertical or horizontal shaft. Crazy, let's keep the terminology correct if we can. Anything can be turbocharged. Why are you asking about the axle though? Yeah, good point, Wrench. I want to turbocharge my lawnmower axle. Just the axle. I don't care about the engine. I want to put a turbocharger on the axle. It'll be awesome. Hell no, I'm a redneck. Hey Thunder, your machine, your green one that you're building on, that you built up, how fast did that go? I have videos of my cousins water skiing behind a four-wheeler. That's some pretty shallow water right there. Let's be honest. And my race car, the mullet OV cocktail, which out rednecks everything. Oh, cool, I'm a Camaro guy, too. Yeah, that's right, the limo lawnmower. I had the 6x6. Yeah, I'm eating some chips here. Yeah, I'm eating pork rinds. Pork rinds. Yeah. It's a Peerless 855 transaxle. Looked it up. With 5 transmissions on it. A redneck limo lawnmower with 5 transmissions on it. Wondering what is good. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about phones. The only phone that I've got is this little El Cheapo one that I got at Walmart. I mean, it works all right and everything, but it's just, I don't know. I'm still not used to picking something up and going to look at the number, and every single time you just touch the screen, it's like boom, I open up an app and crap. You know, it's like I have to pick it up and purposely touch the sides, and then sometimes I end up turning the damn camera off because I grabbed the dang button. That's it. We're gonna start a business where we design holders for our phones that have like a big ass bar around it, so you can actually hang on to the dang thing. It's gonna weigh as much as a milk jug. You can drop it. You don't have to worry about touching apps and stuff, because there's no point in even touching the phone, because you would just be touching this big bulking mass that's around the phone. Can we put a turbo on a phone? It'll be turbo phone. It'll be a satellite phone. I have a Samsung S5. Thinking of upgrading to Samsung 7B. They were called flip phones. Yeah, I know. I know. Sometimes I kind of wish that they would come back with those, you know? That'd be kind of nice to have. Like an industrial phone. Something that looks tough, rugged. You know, you can drop the damn thing in concrete. And then let it solidify. And then you can bust the concrete and pull your phone out. That's what I'm talking about. That's that. That'd be a badass phone right there. Wouldn't that be a selling point? Make a commercial like that. My grandma has an iPhone. It's funny watching her use it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Sometimes when I talk to my mom on the phone, she'll, because you know, that's all she's got is her phone. So she does all her Facebook and watching videos and searches and all that kind of stuff just on her phone. And it's funny listening to her. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Oh, wait. No, go back. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, I have it. You know, I can hear her saying that on the phone. I'm like, oh, man. What, Ashley? Kitty? Yeah. Come here. Hi. I don't know if Atsar's still here. Come here, Ashley. Come here. Yeah. You ain't going nowhere, kitty. Atsar said I have to rub your belly. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. See? Okay, now everybody sees it. Rub Ashley's belly. Meow. Hi, everybody. Jump. Jump for your life, kitty. Jump for your life. Yup. Hey, Tyler. Doing all right? eBay? Ashley? Ashley? She's kind of all wet. I think she's been out in the snow. When I came down here, it was not snowing. Well, I mean, behind me it's snowing. See, I'm in the Christmas spirit. Can't you tell? I am totally in the goddamn Can't you tell? Joy to the world! Don't be banning me. How much snow did you guys get? Well, before I came in here, we only had about 2 inches, and it had stopped. But Ashley, it's kind of wet, so it's probably it probably started snowing again. Okay, let's lay off the chips. I think I need a little bit more coffee. Can't you see I'm in the holiday spirit? Damn it! How can you not see it? Oh, joy to the world. gumdrops from the balconies and stuff. Stay off the hot sauce, team. Ah, yeah. Dave, you weren't even in here that one time. Sean Killer, I don't know if you remember him or not, but he came in here one night, and I had my hot sauce sitting off. I mean, Cody was in here. Cody was down here too, and everybody started super chatting, having me drink this hot sauce. I mean, I had, what was it? It was the ice cream. People were super chatting me to put salsa, you know, my Tabasco into ice cream and eat that, and then like eat a spoonful of Tabasco sauce, all sorts of stuff. Oh man, yeah, that kind of messed me up the next day. I mean, I didn't have the shits or nothing like that. It's just my whole body just felt weird because of the, you know, the alkaline value in my body was too acidic. So it was just like I was in this daze all day, and I was drinking lots of water trying to. How did I miss that? Oh yeah, bad Riz. That was 3 months ago, 4 months ago, something like that. Man. You know, he was daring Cody to have a shot of hot sauce, and you know, where it was all Tabasco, you know. Like the night dude got drunk and passed out. Yeah. I remember that. We were on a live stream, and we're all our cameras are on, and he passes out. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Whatever your one, can you send me some? Or whatever you're on, can you send me some? Oh. I haven't even looked into it yet. Does anybody know what the decision is? The FCC net neutrality decision was? Does anybody know? I haven't even looked it up yet to find out what their decision was, because it was all voted on today, or maybe it was last night. I can't remember. Net neutrality is gone. Oh. Yeah. There goes the fucking internet now. It'll be okay, trust me. Yeah. I don't know. They're always going to try to find something. You know, they find a way to screw people over and try to take advantage of them. What, Ashley? You want some num-nums? Huh? Huh? Yeah? Meow, meow, meow. You want some num-nums? Wow, wow. I'm gonna get Ashley some num-nums. There goes Pornhub. Yeah, you know, they're gonna take that stuff out. Yeah, Ashley's our kitty. Meow. Yeah. What? Wanna get up here? Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jump. Come on. Come on. Yeah, she lays down on my lap. Kitty, kitty. It was fine before they messed with it. It'll be fine again. Yeah. That's a chicken. Yeah. Kitty hub. Yeah. Yeah, she is a big cat. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, sweetie. Imagine if there was a groundbreaking advancement in encryption, compression, that only worked if all the media was similar, e.g., video or specific type of data. Well, that would be kind of neat. Imagine if there was a groundbreaking advancement in compression that only worked if all the media was similar. Yeah. But yet at the same time, if all the media is similar, well, like let's say if yeah, I see what you're saying, Agnes, but the thing is that like with that statement, imagine if there was a groundbreaking advancement in encryption and compression that only worked if all the media was similar, video and specific type of data. Well, that would mean that it would only work, that advancement would only work with that specific type of video or data, and everybody would start using it, which would mean that they could easily control it. You know, it's like imagine if Ford was the only car manufacturing company out there. They could charge anything they wanted for their cars. But because there's other cars out there, that creates the competition. And the net neutrality thing helped create that competition. Now, if net neutrality isn't in operation, then companies can just stonewall all the little guys. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, I've noticed that. Most of the I got a camera that's supposed to do 4K video, but it doesn't. It does 2.7K, and it's just listed as 4K. Right, and it will be illegal under NN. Right, it would be illegal under net neutrality to do that. But since they got rid of net neutrality, then it's going to be legal for them to turn around and stonewall all the little guys. Because net neutrality is gone, right? Cool, I've got a 5.7 CPI Vortec truck motor and a 402 BB474 Caprice. Big block is 2 bolt, but I'm not gonna be going much. Net neutrality has only been law for 2 years. Have you noticed any changes in the past 2 years? Well, other than my channel getting completely destroyed. I noticed that one, yeah. But I don't think that would be net neutrality doing that. Well, yeah, actually, yes, I can see that happening. What changes have gone on in the last 2 years? Net neutrality, a lot of that LBG, transvestites and all those people are getting bigger on YouTube. But you see, that's the media, and what they're talking about, the net neutrality, it has to do with primarily servers, right? Server providers and stuff, internet providers. We haven't noticed any change in our cost in internet going up or nothing. I know that. What are you doing, Ash? Hmm? You're trying to get comfortable, aren't you? Poor baby. Turbo it. Turbo net neutrality. Fan 71, you need some turbos. Aww. Yeah. Not going down, which is something they sold net neutrality on. Yeah, oh, I see. The cost isn't going down, even though they said that if we engage net neutrality, your cost of your internet service will go down. And it didn't. Yeah. Well, if the net neutrality voting thing isn't really going to affect much, why is it such a big deal? Yeah, that's very true, Fan. That's very true. Tyler, yeah, let's look at some go-kart parts and stuff. All right. Trump. Hillary. Okay, Ashley, I gotta move you. Well, I'm gonna run upstairs. Actually, I'm first gonna get the cat off my lap, and then run upstairs and get some more coffee, and then I'll come back down and we'll look up some parts and stuff. Come on, Ash. Ash. Get in there, Ash. Ash. There you go. Get on this cat hair. Turbo would be great. I just can't decide whether to go big block or small block. Does he know I can ban him? Both blocks. Can I delete my comment? All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some more coffee. Coffee. Here, I'll put the chair right here because chances are Ashley's gonna jump up on it. Come here, Ashley. Come up here. Come on. Get up here, kitty. Oh, I see. Oh. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. There you go. Meow, meow. Yeah. Oh, I thought she'd be laying on the chair here. Well, hi Nova. When'd you come in here? Hi Ashley. The vortex is and I'm going to Fan 17. Look into ZZ430 parts if you have. Hey John. Yeah. I'm in the chat now. Fix this thing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, John, did you see the latest crazy on the bandsaw? Alice. But I swear, these cats do nothing but get into all my stuff down here. It's like, man. That's not like the go-kart. So any progress on the builds? On the... No, nothing yet, Thunder. I've done that. I've been cleaning out the shop, cleaning out the garage, and then with that, the Harbor Freight thing, yeah, I've got that thing all tore apart all over the floor. I still got all the parts laying there. I'm waiting for the next stuff to show up so I don't have to disassemble it again. Good old Harbor Freight, yeah. Yeah. I gotta get that shop up to par before... Alice! You nut? What are you doing? It's just jumping all over everything. Just gonna sit there and watch her. Look at her. She's freaking out. Just remember to turbo it. All right, Super Inventor, thanks for showing up, man. Yeah, I was going to shut this down at 8 o'clock. Now it's going on 8:30. No, that's not Ashley. That's Alice. We can class action T-Man and sue Harbor Freight for their false advertising slogan. With Harbor Freight, you can do anything. I can use a sander from there and travel to Mars. Come on, Alice. You're gonna be doing something. You're just gonna sit there. She's just gonna sit there. God dang it. You should have seen her. She was like just spazzing out. You know how cats will do? They'll just jump around for no reason. That's exactly what she was doing. She'd like sit there and stare off into the void. And then she'd just start jumping around, spazzing out. You weirdo. Kitty? I wonder if... You got John. Thunder, are you at work right now? She's been hitting the catnip. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. That's what it was like. Yeah, I know. I know. Like when they're playing around or something like that, they'll jump around a little bit and then they'll just stop. And they'll look around like this. And then they'll jump around. Oh, dear. And whenever they're doing it, I don't have my camera because I want to totally get that on camera, you know? Hey, Tyler. All right, I'm back. We lost. Oh, because you're watching the game? Snowmobile for email weekly trends. Oh, Redneck Computer Geek just uploaded a video. Bing! Whoa. Twin cam, is that 16 or is that an 18? I can't tell by that picture. Man, that's nice and clean too. Yeah, I see a Turbo or Super Inventor. Yeah, I know, he was just in here. Turbo everything. That's a nice looking engine right there. Checking out some of these links I'm finding all over the place. Oh, you guys might get a kick out of this link. Peerless 855 006 transaxle fits perma green. Oh yeah, that does sound good. I get a dog pile. It's like nachos, but it has a hot dog top on top of it. It's good. Yeah, that is a good point there, Bad Ranch. Yeah. There's only 4 teams in the AFC North. Oh. You see that link? That takes you off to that Peerless. Looks like a whole system for 600 and whatever. $695. And you get hubs. Oh. Yuck. What the hell? Somebody must have cleaned it up or something. Well, yeah, looking at the original pictures where it's all dirty and nasty and crusty, you can see that on one of those axles, they've got a drum brake drum. Or, I mean, a band brake. A band brake drum right behind that hub. It's the picture that's all... that's right underneath the hub picture. Interesting. Man, that thing was just caked with yuckiness. This inline shaft, gear-driven, new in box, Model 855 Series replacement Peerless transaxle has the horizontal 3/4 inch diameter by 2 by 2 1/3 long input shaft. It has 1 inch diameter axle shafts with full length keyway, threaded 1 inch 8 US coarse thread on the ends. The axles are unthreaded for... Actually, it's fighting. So that would be for a horizontal shaft. Yeah. Yep. That would be for like a go-kart motor. You put a go-kart motor and then you stick the sprockets there. Yeah. Right there, boys. I don't know how strong that transaxle is. I mean, the case, the aluminum case. I was sick with the flu last night. I only threw up 1 time. Then I slept on couch so I could close to bathroom. Yeah. I couldn't sleep good. Yeah. Ooh. a new 5-speed Peerless 820 series, 597. The new Tough Torque K66Y hydrostatic transaxle, Husqvarna, Sears, Craftsman, Pullen, K46 upgrade, John Deere. Ooh, $492. Hydrostatic transaxle. This new in-box hydrostatic transaxle is originally manufactured to fit Sears, Craftsman, Pullen, Husqvarna, and Weed Eater brand front engine lawn tractors and riding mowers. It has a 4 1/4 diameter input pulley mounted under the 8.5-inch diameter cooling fan, with the pulley center line at 4 7/8 above the case seam center line. The speed control lever is on the right side. The brake is on top of the left front corner, and the bypass controls are at the top front, just to the right of the center line. It has 1-inch diameter axle shafts that extend out from the case, 4 5/8 on each side. The axles have 1/4 inch by 2 3/8 keyways with snap ring grooves on the axle ends. The overall end-to-end axle length is approximately 29 1/8. The case has 2 sets of industry standard mounting holes. The close together holes are on 13-inch side-to-side centers by 1 3/4 inch front to back centers. Wow. Did your roof break still? Oh no, you know. I'm outside right now. I'll show you this. I'll send this link to you guys so you guys can check this out. This is kind of interesting. Estin. Did everybody thumbs up the video? Has everybody thumbs up this live stream? Yeah, let's do it. Wait, better yet, let's take that setup and put it above every single tire on the machine. We'll have a 4-wheel drive, 1,000 horsepower, 4 cycle, 4, 8, 12, 16, a 16 cycle go-kart. That'll be awesome. Oh, Polly's back. How's the little green cooker? It's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. I've used it. I used it the next day after I did on that live stream, and I've got it sitting outside right now. I'm not going to fire it up in here because that night, after I got done with that live stream, I went outside to go to the bathroom, and I was out there for a little bit. And when I came back in, the whole basement was just fumes, and I didn't notice it because, you know, I'm sitting in here while it's happening. Man, I felt Oh man, no wonder I was feeling all groggy and nasty and everything. I mean, it smelled like kerosene in here for almost a day and a half after that. So those kerosene cookers definitely aren't something to be used inside. And the fuel that I was using was that really clean, clear kerosene stuff. You know, it's that can. And it said it could be used indoors, but no, don't. Don't. I just want to get sick. Go-kart engines are just way too heavy. Motorcycle engines, where it's at. Yeah. Look up Lambo clones, T-Man. It takes car engines and makes replica Lamborghinis. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know, John. Yeah. Yep. I think those aren't those called kit cars, I think? Yeah, Thunder, yeah. Yeah, that night, boy. I think that was one of the 10-hour live streams, wasn't it? Yeah, I was sitting down here burning that stuff, and man, I didn't feel very good. Yeah, I know they say you can use it indoors, but man, you don't want to. I mean, you don't really notice how bad it is until you leave, and then you come back, and it's just like, whoa, man, no wonder. Yeah, but I've got that thing sitting outside, right outside here, so yeah, if I ever fire that thing up, I'm gonna be leaving it outside. I still got my cooker over here, but I kind of want to I want to get one of those electric ones, you know, just a little hot plate with the coil. I want to get one of those electric ones. That night that I bought that thing, and I bought it, and who was it? It was Donald and Adsar, I think, super chatted. Because I said, I'll buy this right now. I'll pay for half of it if you guys super chat the other half. And Adsar and I think Donald, Bad Wrench, I believe, did the super chats. So I bought it right away because it was up in the air. Did I want to get one of those cookers? One of those cookers, or get an electric one? But I went with that kerosene one instead. But I would kind of like to get one of those electric ones so that way I can plug it in behind me right here and I don't have to worry about, you know, getting nauseous and shit and turning green while I'm doing live stream. I'm like, well, guys, I'm getting tired because I can't breathe and stuff. Weird, we had a kerosene space heater that was supposed to be used inside. It did smell and need to be ventilated. I know. I found that one should not light and shut off a kerosene heater indoors. I have no problems following this rule. Did you hear about Angry Grandpa? Yeah, we did, T-Man. Yeah, we did. That's really sad. I saw that video and he, the kid that was talking about it, you know, he broke down and started crying and everything. Yeah, I saw, yeah. That is really sad. I just, you know, I wish they would have let people know more about what was going on. Green shits. You said Indo smell like. You said Indo smell like outdo. Yeah. Yeah, because it's the burner works great. You know, I mean, it took, I don't know, when I actually cranked it up enough, because we did it right there on live stream, and put the fuel in and everything. It took maybe 10-15 minutes before you start seeing steam come out of the nozzle and could hear it getting ready to start whistling. You know, so that's not too bad. But yeah, letting that burn as long as I did, or even just keeping it inside. Yeah, you can smell the kerosene evaporating off of the wicks even though it's not lit. So yeah, that's not a... It's a good burner, but definitely not something you want to use inside. You probably want to use like an alcohol burner inside. It'd probably be way a lot better. Make one of those little alcohol burners with, you know, pop cans and stuff. Yeah. Angry Grandpa. Yeah. Did you see the one where he turned over the table? I think it was him. During family Thanksgiving or something like that. He got really mad and he turned the table upside down or something like that. Or maybe that was the other YouTube channel. There's a few YouTube channels out there that are real cliquey. They all keep together and they all have these... They show that they're always victimized by their parents. I can't think of what this kid's name is. His dad ran over like all of his game CDs with a lawnmower. Yeah, McJuggernuggets. Yep, that's right. Yes, McJuggernuggets. That's right. I watched some of his stuff one time and I don't know. I could not consistently watch that guy because it was just... There was one where his dad was acting like he was drunk and he was talking a certain way, and the kid, McJuggernuggets, he's sitting there making himself look like he's sad that his dad's acting this way, and he's just all depressed and like he's the victim of this type of household and this type of living. And I was just like, you kid, you're so damn sorry. You're just so sorry. Oh. So I stopped watching him. Then I saw another one where he had moved out, and this was like last year, I think. He had moved out, and he moved into this new apartment, and he started saying that stuff was starting to move, and somebody in the comment section called him out on it. They're like, oh, I see. So now that since you're not living with a dad or anybody who's going to create drama, and you've lived out on your own, now you're out on your own, you don't have anybody out there to supply the drama for you. So now you're going to play the "my apartment is haunted" card. You're going to play that on your channel now. And I realized what this person said. And I went into the last two videos that he had put up where he had just moved into this place. And sure enough, you could see that in how he was laying it all out. I was like, oh my God. Jesus, people. Alice. What are you doing over there? I see what you're doing. I don't know what her problem is. Oh, are they friends? Oh, okay. Kid behind the camera. Yeah, kid behind the camera. He's the one who lost Angry Grandpa, right? He's the son, right? Yeah, his dad. Yeah. Yeah, that's really... So if the angry Grandpa, since he passed away, are they going to still maintain his channel? Or is it going to be listed in the silent channel notary? Yeah, I bet you guys didn't know that, did you? There's an actual place where people list YouTube channels who have died. It's called the silent channel list. This channel is now silent. Yeah. What's it called? Hold on. Let me check here. Let me see if I can find it here. Where the hell is it? I found it a while back. Oh, shoot. I'm going down through all these these Google searches. There used to be a website that was called Silenced Channels or something like that, .org or .net or .com, something like that. But it was a list of YouTubers, and it was pretty extensive. I mean, it was like, I know, went all the way down the page. YouTubers who have died, you know, doing YouTube, you know, YouTube celebrities and stuff like that. Some people were popular, some people were not as popular. I'm just coming across just a bunch of videos and crap that the methane gas that bubbles up. Going on this list soon from a coke overdose. T-Man Miner, what we're trying to look for is there used to be a website that gave a list, and you could also submit people that you knew who had passed away. It was a list of YouTubers who have died doing YouTube, you know, and there's a big long list, but I'm not finding it on the on Google here. I typed in list of YouTubers that died. I'm not getting that website either. It had something to do with silenced channels or channels that have been silenced or face punch, special plans. Yeah. Oh, Paulie. I don't know. I kind of like I like a lot of different types of stuff. Yeah, you know, I don't listen to much country. I don't listen to much of that. There are a few songs that I like that are in country. But for the most part, I listen to hip-hop, I don't know, it kind of depends. I don't know, there's a lot of bands that I know about, but some of the stuff I don't know, there's a lot of music. I mean, I like Kiss. I like Miller's Band. I like just, wow, there's just a lot of different stuff that I like, and there's not one type of thing, one type of you know, I like 90s music, I like 80s music, I like some 70s music. Did I miss any news on the bandsaw? Yeah, you did, Tony. Yep, you did. You missed it all. It's all gone forever. No, we got the parts for the bandsaw are coming in. I called Harbor Freight the very next day and told them what was damaged, and they says, okay, we'll send them out to you. And then, but I don't know when they sent them out, because since it was done right over the phone, I don't have any way of tracking the UPS delivery and all that kind of stuff, you know. So I don't know when they're going to be showing up. So this bandsaw is all strung out all over my floor. And all the music in general, okay. Yeah, I like stuff that goes all the way back to the early stuff of Rod Stewart. You know, the song Infatuation, you know. I like some of that. I like some of that older stuff all the way up to, well, nowadays stuff. I like some Tupac. I like some Iggy Azalea. You know, I like some of her stuff. You know, and there's a lot of different music that I like. I like fun music. I don't like angry music. I like fun music, music that I can dance to and stuff, because I like to dance. So yeah. But then there's stuff that brings back memories and stuff like that, like Journey, Phil Collins, you know, 80s stuff, early 90s. I'm only 54 years old though. Another thing is that we got to get I'm gonna have to get a new blade for that bandsaw. Yeah, I think we found a place where we can find that at. It would piss me off if it happened to me. I'm wondering if it's FedEx or USPS dropper box. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Paulie, in your last video, did you record and do a voiceover on it? No, I didn't, Paulie. That, because in the very beginning of the video, it was really, are you talking about in the beginning of the video or the last of it? The first part or the second part, because they were actually, that video was actually filmed with 2 different cameras. Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't do any voiceover there. See, the first section of that video was done with an action cam, and you can hear how quiet it is, and you can only hear my voice and, you know, the paper and stuff like that I'm doing, because action cams normally don't have very good audio. But that action cam's got really good audio, but it's got a problem with that stupid glitter, you know, the pixelation that happens in the video. You know, I don't know if you noticed that or not, but every once in a while there's this rail of pixelation that travels across the bottom of the video. So that's a problem with it. And then towards the end, like halfway through the video, I switch over to my Canon, and I recorded the rest of the video with my Canon. Yeah, my Canon camera has good audio, and it's kind of a hissing sound to it. See, it's kind of funny because I can be running a fan in the background, and the sound of a fan running in the background and the hiss of the camera sounds so much alike that it always sounds like you can hear a fan in the background. I mean, there are ways I can take that hiss out of the camera by saving the audio file of the video and then removing that hiss. But that's just an extra step in every single video that that's just an extra step in every video that I really don't want to take. It just, you have to import, you have to render it, then import it into another program, remove all that audio, then export it, and then bring it back in to my original file without all that hissing sound in it, and then sync it up with the original audio, and then mute the original audio where the other audio comes into play. So yeah, there's a lot of steps to doing this stuff. I was surprised that nuts or popcorn stuff are not in box to save parts. Yeah, well, the styrofoam that's in there, the styrofoam did a kind of an okay job, but it did kind of fall all apart, though, if you noticed that when I was opening up that box. It was like, whoa, what is this stuff? Oh. Alright, guys, it's 9 o'clock, and I've been on here for almost 2.5 hours. Yeah, a little over 2.5 hours here. Holy cow. Yeah. Yeah, I might be, Paulie. I might be. I might be. Hey, wait. Hold on a second. Let me check something quick. Oh, yeah, Paul. I was going to ask you something. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. You were doing one of your Sasquatch meat challenges. You were tasting the beer. There was a beer that you had that I watched one. It was like it was made out of berries and stuff. Bailey shout out? No. Meat Challenge 2017. Oh, glad to hear Harbor Freight is going to make good on the broken parts. Yeah. Yeah. Did you call the place? What did they say? Well, see, I called them and I told them about what the problem was when I got all the parts that were like broken stuff. So they said that they're going to send the parts back out to me. The replacement parts, but I can't track it, so I don't know when they're gonna get here. I don't know when they sent them or any of that kind of crazy. The honey wine, actually, I don't know if it was the honey wine or what it was. I think it was a beer. It's the video you uploaded 3 weeks ago. And it looks so damn good. I was like, oh my god. It's got 39 views on it right now. It's the one where you're holding up the jar, you're holding up the glass, and it's yellow. I think. I drew brew beer, but that was not beer, it was a mead. Oh. I don't know, but you explained it, and I was like, oh my god, that sounds so good. Okay, not home for work. Yeah. Alright, Atsar. Thanks for showing up, man. Are you going to be around tomorrow? Honey wine. I don't know. That sounds good, too. I don't know. I haven't had any decent thing to drink in a long time, but yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll shout at you on Zello. Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, because tomorrow's Saturday, and I don't know if they're gonna... I guess tomorrow's the last day of potential delivery for any parts that might come in. So, yeah. Yeah. What time tomorrow? It'll probably be about the same time. You know, sometime between 6 and 7. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably just shut this down now here, guys. We've already been on here for 3.5 hours, so yeah. Don't want to can't go too long because it screws over my system big time. I have to start making these live streams shorter. Because if I don't, then... Has anybody noticed anything in their own accounts when you log into YouTube? Have you noticed any notifications popping up at all? Because I noticed it on my system earlier on today. I emailed YouTube the other day and was bitching a little bit, and they responded, and then I got in here and I got in here and my channel started popping up with notifications, and I'm like, you know, the little call out bubbles that tell you what certain features do, like, oh, you've got now end screens, test out the new end screens feature. It's like, wait a second, I saw this stuff 2 years ago. Why is this stuff popping up in my account now? You know, it's like something got reset in the system that didn't realize I had already looked at all that stuff before. So, yeah, I don't know. Kind of pissed me off a little bit when I start seeing this stuff pop up. I'm like, wait a second, this Google should remember and know that I've already looked at this stuff. Why is this popping up again? Huh? You know, so I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. Paul, you in Crosby? No, I'm in Missoula. Missoula, Montana. Yeah. Oh, if he was in Crosby, okay. Then you're asking me if I was like, nope. Oh, yeah, Gregory Peck in the big country. Yep. Yep, we're shutting this down, guys. We're closing house. Thanks for hanging out with us, you guys. We'll probably do another live stream tomorrow. If you guys are around, I'll probably be a little bit more peppy tomorrow. At least I'll try to be. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks, everybody, for doing the super chats. Adsar and Paul, thank you very much, guys. That's awesome. And I'll see everybody maybe everybody tomorrow. And all right, so talk to you guys and see you tomorrow.